You head north to your offices at the Mega Region Technology Center in Chula Vista. The San Diego and Tijuana economies have converged. Our knowledge-based workforce and our highly skilled industrial workforce now cooperate to invent, engineer, and produce items for the global marketplace. The technology center in Chula Vista is at the center of this cooperative effort. As a result of this economic convergence, wage disparities between the two cities have decreased, and the free flow of goods, people, and ideas has substantially increased. As you cross the border, your car's GPS turned on the air conditioning and the small refrigerator in your Chula Vista office so your lunch can be chilled when you arrive. Once you get there, you check Google on your iPhone to determine how much your home in Tijuana has been consuming. You can see that the automatic controls have shut down your air conditioning due to the heat and the high demand on the region's power grid. And you let your home's energy system know that you're not going to be home until 10, and so there's no reason to cool your house until just before you arrive. That afternoon, you head to another business meeting. And when you get there, in the multi-story parking lot, you plug in your electric vehicle into the wall socket. Why? Because the building that you're visiting has high power needs during the day and will pay you, the car's owner, for the use of the electricity stored in your car's battery, and will replenish it with a quick charge after peak hours when you're ready to leave. You head upstairs to meet with the CEO of the world's leading solar paint company. The scientist who invented the technology is a Mexicali native who went to school in Los Angeles. The engineers who developed the technology are from some of the finest technical schools in Baja California. The factory managers who monitor the paint production facility are from San Diego. And the people purchasing the solar paint are from all over the world. For dinner, you head down the Baja coast to meet with some local developers. They're building thousands of green, solar-powered, high-end communities along Baja's coast, capitalizing on the many people who are choosing to live there. These communities benefit from advances in waste and water technology. Composting, recycling, and rainwater capture systems mean that there is no need for costly infrastructure improvements. After you have a great meal, you head home. As you get near your house, the GPS in your car tells your home air conditioning that you're almost there and it's time to cool and adjust the temperature to your preset numbers. While you have been away, your electronics and computers have been in sleep mode, using virtually no energy. And all the energy made by your solar panels and your fuel cells while you were gone has been used by the grid to meet the needs of others, and you've been paid for it. You arrive at 10 p.m., plug in your car, and relax in your family room to watch TV on your low-energy LED flat screen that was manufactured in your hometown of Tijuana. At the end of the day, you use your wireless device to shut down the house, lock all doors and windows, and charge the car, and might as well make ice while you're sleeping. Believe it or not, we are involved today in projects and partnerships that will make this future a reality. Innovations and developments in power generation and transmission, electric vehicles and air quality, smart meters and peak pricing, waste reduction, recycling, and renewable energy. They're all moving towards making this future possible. And our region can become the international leader in development, manufacturing, and implementation of all of these technologies. I know this peek into the crystal ball of the future may seem a bit far-fetched, but I really do believe these changes are coming. And it's up to us to continue to build on our rich past and work together to meet the region's infrastructure challenges while taking stock of our incredible competitive advantages. Earlier, I painted a picture of how it used to be 30 years ago. I also talked about today's challenges and described what everyday life might be like in the future. Well, as I wrap up, it's time to talk about the really big picture, what our shared vision is for the future many years hence, 30 years from now in 2040. Well, first, I'm sure that you will all agree that the San Diego Padres will have won the World Series many times over. And Mexico will have won the World Cup many times over. And of course, our region will have benefited economically from hosting the first binational Olympic Games in history. Well, with all of that said, I do see a future where our two cities are more closely connected than ever before. A place where we celebrate our shared history and culture. I see a future where our energy infrastructure is robust, reliable, and renewable. Where our air and water are clean, and where our waste management systems are sustainable. And a future where our border is safe and efficient. I see a future where we have capitalized on our regional advantages and where we are reaping the benefits as a steady flow of new companies and jobs locate here in our region. A future where our quality of life is among the best in the world. I see a future where we have come together to meet today's challenges despite our border. Because when it really comes right down to it, energy, water, air, and waste know no borders. Driven by innovation and collaboration with sustainability at its core, our dynamic region will meet our needs in the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. And thus, we as a region will fulfill the promise of sustainability. Thank you, and I look forward to the World Cup.